Hi guys, my name is Felipe Garnica and I got 21 years experience pour in place wall. Concrete. This one right here is going to be our plywood that we're going to pour concrete. Alright. This is the hardware that we're going to be using. This is the C bracket. This is going to be for our strong backs. Jump brackets or cowbell, that's how we call it in the field. We're using the snap ties. The snap ties, two different sizes. We're going to use long tails and long tail with the short tails. Okay, so you notice the cones is going to give us the width of the concrete, which is 8 inches. Okay. We're also going to be using the trombaco. Trombaco is for the braces. The braces that we put on the back of the form is going to keep my form in place. It's going to keep it from shifting, and it's going to keep it so we can pull and push. Okay. We're also going to be using our bucket. This bucket. This one is out of plywood and 2x4. This is a cap. That's where I'm going to stop my concrete. Okay? We're using 2 of these buckets. And also, we're going to be using 4-foot level to plumb our walls. Okay? We're going to start with the back of the wall. And we're going to start on the back. We already set the plywood with snap ties. Snap ties, they're 2 foot apart, and from the bottom up is 1 foot on center. 1 foot, and then 3 feet. Okay. After that, we got bottom seal or bottom plate. Okay, so we're gonna start with the whalers. We're gonna start with the Johnny brackets. Johnny bracket first. We always start on the bottom. The jump brackets is going to hold a 2x4 in place. This 2x4 gotta stand at least 6 inches past the end of your concrete. 6 inches to 1 foot. We got the first one in place. We need to set the second one, which is 3 feet from the ground. We're gonna set our second whaler. Alright? We're gonna keep it, we're using 2x4s for whalers, and we're gonna need our strong back to hold one place. My partner's gonna hold that plywood for the wall. Meanwhile, I get my whalers. I'm gonna set one whaler first. One strong back with the C brackets. This strong back, we're going to nail the brace to the strong back. That's where it's going to keep the wall in place. drum back. Alright, so my partner is going to get the level so I can secure my wall. This is where the turnbuckles come in play. Turnbuckles is to secure my wall and to pull and push. Is that good? We're going to nail the turnbuckle with 16 double heads for concrete. Is that good? Yeah? Alright. There you go. I'm going to set the next drum back. Hold that in place, please. This drum back is going to have another T bracket. Every time you start the C bracket, you just snug the C bracket. Do not over tighten it, because you can break the tones. The cone will give you the width of your concrete. How's that look? Still good? Beautiful? Alright. So now we got one side of the plywood, one side of the wall. Our weathers that we set is past the desired end. Now we're going to set our bulkhead. A bulkhead or a cap is going to hold the concrete in place. This bulkhead right here is made out of plywood, 3/4 plywood with a 2x4. One bulkhead or one cap to hold my concrete. Now we're going to set the next one. Alright, after this point, most of the time we put rebar inside the concrete, make sure our bottom is nice and clean so we can close it. Sometimes we do have electricians putting some blackouts or any electrical conduits inside the wall. Alright, but for this little project, we're not going to put nothing on it. Okay, it's just showing you the process. We're ready already. Okay, let's lean on the bottom. Okay, our form is strong. Before I close the form, I'm going to check again for plug. Make sure my form is plugged. As you can see, with me hitting the nails, putting some welders, my form moved. That's why we always gotta check our form and make sure it's plumb, okay, before we close it. Okay, once everything is plumb, nice and clean, make sure for level, make sure you got all your layout, all your blackouts, and then you can start closing, okay? When you close your concrete forms, when you close your concrete form, you're going to use the same material that you used when you started, 3/4 plywood, okay? You're going to insert the stop ties and then nice 16 drill holes. There you go. Okay, so on this side of the wall, you can tell our stop tie is shorter. That means we're going to use Johnny bracket on this side. Only one side is going to have a strong back. This side is going to have a single welder past our bokeh or past our cap, so we can lace it. Okay. We're going to start on the bottom. The first row on the bottom, we're going to put a welder. This is our welder, already past 6 to 8 inches on both sides. Make sure that you guys don't forget to nail the pockets. I secure one of the pockets. That's going to be the end of my concrete. Secure the other pocket. Bottom, secure both of the pockets. Now I'm going to do the second welder. I'm going to set my Johnny brackets or my John brackets. Make sure all your John brackets, the snug. Don't over tighten it, because you can break the cones on the inside. Okay, keep that in mind. Now we got our other weller. There you go. That's my second weller. Don't forget to put a seal plate on the bottom or bottom plate all the time, or the pressure is in the bottom. The bottom plate real good so the concrete doesn't come out from the bottom. All right, after you secure the welders, you put the johnny brackets in place. Now you're gonna lace the corner. Make sure the corner, with all the pressure of the concrete, doesn't come out, doesn't blow out. Don't forget to put one on the very bottom of the bulkhead. All right. Once we do whatever you did on one bulkhead, you gotta do the same thing to the other bulkhead. Okay, so our formwork is ready. Okay, I know there's a lot of formwork on the field that we can use, but this is a form place form. Okay, this one's ready. Let's secure. All right, let's summarize this. Okay, so a concrete formwork, right? It's made out of plywood, either 2x4s or dimensional lumber. Hardware, we use johnny brackets, Z-brackets with the turnbuckles. On the inside of the form, we use snap ties, two different sizes. One with the long tail, another one with the short tails. Okay? We use the strong backs with our braces. Our braces will keep the form in place, make sure that it doesn't shift or move out of place. And then we use bulkheads. We use both of the bulkheads to secure our concrete. Okay? We use 4-foot level to make sure our form is plumb and square. Sorry, plumb and level. Nice and level, nice and plumb. All right. Throughout the process, when you pour concrete, you need to make sure that your form stays plumb. Okay? We're gonna do 3 lifts. What does that mean? Well, we're gonna pour concrete in 3 different segments. All right. Our first lift is gonna be 1 foot. Our second lift is gonna be 3 foot, which is right here. Our last lift is gonna go all the way to the top. Okay. Keep in mind that some of these forms require you to have pieces of wood, we call it chopper, and that makes the concrete look nice. Okay. Other than that, it's good to go. Ready for concrete. Okay. One more time, my name is Felipe Garnica, and this is a concrete formwork. Okay? Thank you. God bless you.